Okay, so if we want to change a material on a mesh renderer, what we need to do is we first will need a mat that we want to change to. So I'm going to create a material variable. I'm just going to call this new mat and make it public so we'll be able to see inside the inspector. Okay, so now we want to change our mesh renderer to this. So first of all, I'm just going to assume that the mesh renderer is on the object that we're talking about. So I'm just going to use an interact node, and that's going to then, so that'll mean that whenever we click on the button, we then need to grab the mesh renderer that's currently on this object. So we can do that with a transform get component. I'm going to get type, and then we want a type mesh renderer. And this will get a mesh renderer on our transform object. Now with this, we'll need to get, we want to swap its material. Oh, we want to get its material. No, we want to set its material. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. So we need to do a mesh renderer, get material. Sorry, set material. And now we'll get a node that will set a material on a mesh renderer. So we need to tell it the mesh renderer we want to set it to, and the new material. And there we have and so now whenever we click this button, it will get the mesh renderer on this button and change the material to be our new mat. However, with a mesh renderer, you'll notice that sometimes you can have multiple meshes on that. And in our mesh renderer set material node, we don't have that option. Now, this will just do the first one on the mesh renderer. If we want to do the second one, however, it gets a little bit more complicated. For this, because due to a Udon graph limitation, we need to create a material array. I'm just going to call this temp mat array. Then we want to put it in here. Now we need to grab our now we just need to grab our mesh renderer, get all its materials, and set our material array to equal that. So I'm going to grab this, hold down Control to get a node that will set this variable. Then I want to use a mesh renderer get materials node. The S is important, and this will get every material that is on this mesh renderer. So now plugging that in, we'll see that whenever we click the button, we will set our material array. So now we need to change the second material that's on this array, because this is all the materials and we want slot 2. So for that, we can use a material array set value node, and this will set a value on an array. Now bear in mind, I did a material array. If I wanted to do it for a game object, I'd use game object array set value again, and this will set the second value on a game object array, and so on and so forth. Okay, so now we've got our material, so I'm just going to plug that into the instance slot. Then we've got the value, which we want to be our new material, and then we have the index. So this is saying what slot inside the array that we want to change. Bear in mind that this is coding, so we start counting at 0. So because we want the second object, that means we want index 1, because that's the second slot. And so we want that to, so then we want to set that value. And so now when we click the button, it will grab our material, it will get all the materials from that and set our temporary mat array to be that. We will then change the second slot on that material to be a new material, on that material array to be the new material. And now we need to set our materials on our mesh renderer to equal this again. So I'm going to put these up here so it's out of the way and make it nice and clean, because I like doing that. Then I want to grab a mesh renderer set materials node. The S is important once again. And so we want to grab our mesh renderer from over here and plug that all the way in here. And we want to set it to be our new material array. Array. Get the array, not the set. Anyways. And so now, when we click on the button, it will grab our mesh renderer, it will set our temporary array, we will then change slot 2 on that temporary array, and then we will apply the new changed temporary array back to our mesh renderer. And so now it will update its materials. So, hopefully that was helpful. Feel free to like on the video if you liked it, leave a comment down below if you have any questions, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!